Oh, good Wednesday morning to you. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So, yeah, another day shift. It's 2 in a row, if anybody's keeping up with it. But this is Wednesday, so it's Williams Wednesday. And we're going to use our newest mug today. I think I used the other mug last time. Anyway, so it's about 3:40. Usually I shave before I shower on these days, but I mixed it up today and I've already taken my shower, so it's about 3:40. Matter of fact, we can close the shower curtain there. And getting ready for another day shift. There's been a bit of a fruit basket turnover at work, and anyway, however it goes. I think I'm going to be training a new person today, so that's always fun. But this is one that I've been trying to get over, so I think it'll be all right. I think he's going to do great, and we'll move along. So if it's Williams, if it's Wednesday, then it's Williams Wednesday. And so that makes it a good day regardless of what shift I'm working. So we're going to use our modern Williams shave stick that I made here a while back, and getting close on time to making another one, eh? I've got to get a grater. I keep forgetting to get a new grater because you got to grade the puck down and pack it into the mold and everything, and that's how I do it. But I got to remember to do that. So it's on the list, I promise. A lot of things on the list, but it is definitely on the list. And since it's adjustable April over at the Shave Den and the 30-day crew, we're going to have an adjustable shave today. Just happened it's going to be with a Schick Adjustable. And of course it's turned up because, as we all know, the only acceptable setting, wide open. Anything else is just girly, huh? So there we go. Does this mean that if you shave with it not wide open that you're shaving girly? Alright. Answered that question. So here we go. And we're going to finish up with Illustrious Coachman, which is, of course, Clubman. Made by the same company, smells the same, just in a different bottle with a different name. Actually, it's pretty much in the same bottle, it's just a different name. But anyway, there we go. That's today's plan that we're going to use. Alrighty. There we go. It's just a regular old day's growth, so it should go pretty quick here. So Williams, favorite subject of mine. If you know me more than about 10 minutes, you're going to know that. So there is a certain group of folks I have noticed over the years who don't use Williams, or won't use Williams, or can't use Williams, however you want to look at it. And they say that because they can afford better stuff, they don't use it. Like it's beneath them to actually use a product that's inexpensive and does a good job. Not so sure about that. I can afford the good stuff. I've got some of the good stuff, what I would consider some of the good stuff. And I still use Williams as much as anything. Use modern Williams as much as anything. So it's always kind of funny to me, and that's not just in shaving. There's a lot of things where if people don't have the most expensive, take for instance, when I was growing up, fumble, time to get a new stick, make a new stick, fumble twice in a row. That's pretty bad. When I was growing up, I used to duck hunt a lot. Wish I still did, one of these days. Anyway, my shotgun of choice is a Remington 870 Wingmaster pump shotgun. And it was always funny hunting with people that would come out and have the big auto loaders and the fancy guns and all this kind of good stuff. And the funny thing was, they would pull the trigger and it would go boom and it would throw shot out. I would pull the trigger, mine would go boom and shot would come out. And you know, shot just as good as the expensive stuff. Sometimes shot when the expensive stuff didn't shoot because it was a pump. I just never got into the whole expensive is always better mentality. By the way, I still have that shotgun. 50-year-old Remington 870. Still going strong. I still squirrel hunt with it. Alright. So the Marvin Williams and a shave stick with a boar brush. We're using the Gulliver brush by Omega, or the brush from the Gulliver set by Omega. Just break it in nicely. As you recall, I was going to use it some and get the brush broke in. This is the one that does have the shave stick in the handle. And if I can find a mold, I may actually make a Williams shave stick to go in the handle of one of these. Alright. Boy, it's looking nice this morning. And we'll do some painting, just cause we can, and that's what we're going to go with. Look at that. No buttercream. But Fuzzy, your lather looks kind of thin and pasty and whatever. Whatever. Alright. Now the Schick M turned all the way up is a very nice, efficient razor. You get some good feel out of it. Keep the pressure light, good angle. Works like a charm. Just like a charm. Nice, slick Williams. You don't need buttercream. Trust me on this. There's no need for it. We'll get the goatee cleaned up in a minute. Did a good job up in front of the ears. Truth of the matter is, I could probably just do a touch-up from there. Be perfectly happy with it for the day. Probably could, but of course we're going to stick with our routine like we always do. Go back with some more rope here. And we'll get us an across the grain shave. But that just kind of makes me funny. Makes me laugh every time I hear that stuff about the not wanting to use Williams because they can afford better. I don't know that it's always better. Alright. And you can dampen your finger, and as you run it over, you can see that there's residual there. People like to talk about residual slickness and residual. Well, you can look right there, and you can see that there's actually still soap there. So if you like that residual slickness, matter of fact, tell you what I'll do. Since we can actually see that there's that residual there, let's use that for our touch-up pass. We'll just wet the fingers a little bit. Right through there. We won't even use witch hazel today, just because. See there? There's definitely still soap there. And then here, talk about, well, where's the Williams? The Williams dissipate, the Williams does this, the Williams does that. No. The Williams is there, and it's nice, and it's slick. Clean up around the goatee here. Ooh, I did a good job this morning. Alright. That's going to be real nice throughout the day. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. Got us a nice Williams shave in with an adjustable Schick. Turn it all the way up. Turn it up. Leave it up. Turn it loose. We'll get all this wiped off real quick. Another sip of the French market with chicory. That's what we're having this morning. Percolated. And it's percolated in an old poly perk. If you've never seen a poly perk, go look them up. Old poly perk. Look at that. That's what we got for today. Very nice shave. Very, very, very nice. We'll get another good wipe off here. Just because. On a little dry rag. So that's our Williams shave for the day. Well, just a little bit of a demonstration of the fact that everybody always hollers about yada 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 yada. So it's inexpensive. Been made forever, so there's that. I mean, and people also say, and this is one that really gets me, well, you know, that's not the same soap that it used to be, so you're being nostalgic for something that never really was, because that's not the same soap, and it just goes along, and it just blah, 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 and all of a sudden it just switches into Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. The Ford truck today ain't the same as the Ford truck back in the day. Still a Ford truck. If you want to go with, you know, because they do change formulas and they do change all this, so that it gets, and that's true, very true. It's not the same formula as it used to be. Yes, it's changed and modernized as it's gone. However, it is still Williams, boys and girls, and that's what counts to me. So there's our Williams Wednesday. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go out and do another day shift, because you know, sometimes you just got to do what it takes to help out and keep the ball rolling at work. Keep the paychecks coming in. Keep the bill collectors mostly happy. Can't keep them all happy, but keep most of them happy. About a little clubbing in the hair. How you think about that? It'll work just fine. Lustrous. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's clubbing. So, there you go. You have a great day. I'm going to go finish getting ready for work, because I got to stop by the stove on the way to work and pick up some coffee for the day at work. Run out. I don't think anybody's going to bring in any of what I like. There you go. Y'all have a great day. It's always great being around. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for going to Toast. That's the originalsafety2.com. It's all one word. The originalsafety2.com. And, you know, it's all single edge all the time over there. Single edge and injectors. If that's what you like, come over and see us. That's what we like over there. Y'all have a great day. And as always, happy shaves to you.